it looks like we've made it to the end of the month, boys and girls. A very good morning to you. It's Tuesday, the 31st of March, 2020. Welcome along to this morning's United Kingdom talk on what looks like another nice, bright, spring-type day. I must say it's been a bit cold. Has been a bit cold. Not so cold yesterday as it was Monday, Sunday. I went over the forest on Sunday for my daily walk, you're not allowed to leave the house. We are allowed exercise every day, thank you very much. Once a day is my permitted exercise, and I go over the forest for anywhere between sort of 1 and 2 hours, to be honest. And Sunday, the wind! It was cutting through me, boys and girls, because I just had my very thin tracksuit bottoms on. It was cutting through me. Lots of things shrunk in that wind. I'm telling you that now. But I have sort of, the top is quite warm. And you know, as you walk for a while and I try and walk at a pace, you get warmer. It's a bit like going on a bike. You know, sometimes you go on your bicycle and it's freezing cold, but you soon warm up. You soon warm up. I mean, you really do. So I went over the forest yesterday for my usual walk, which was very nice. And the wind had died down yesterday, so that was good. Did I tell you there was a bloke? Yeah, there was a bloke. He goes over there and he hangs one of those punch bags up, you know, and starts hitting it. Shame he hasn't got the looks to go with that, really, but there we are. It's one of those things. Shall we say hello to early people today? Jason Hughes, as always, first in with the messages on the text-in number. If you can't use the message box, feel free to use the text-in number, okay? 07551 259 675. Good morning to Shania Steele. Good morning, Shania. All right, Shania is head of the Catholic Church on the Isle of Wight. She's not very busy at the moment. She had to close all the doors. Close every door to me. Da, 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 da. And open the window. I can't remember the words. You know what I'm like with words? Can't learn words. Can't learn words. I did record another TikTok video last night. One or two of you may have seen it. Yes, one last night. Actually, I did two yesterday. I did one in the afternoon, which took some time to put together, actually. You only see it for the 20 or 30 seconds, the TikTok video. If you want to join me on TikTok, that's an app. TikTok is an app, okay? Just TikTok. Join me on there, and my username on there is the same as it is on YouTube. Chris Reardon UK. Look for Chris Reardon UK. And I do these little 30 seconds. It just keeps me busy. Who was it yesterday? Someone said, someone watched it and they said, you need a hobby. Who was that? It was either my mate or my sister. Why don't you get a hobby? I mean, that is it. That is the hobby. She sits there. I think it was my sister, actually. It might have been my sister. She sits there in her little room doing sewing. She likes doing sewing. She's got a lovely sewing machine thing, and she makes things. She keeps making these little, what are they called? You put them over your bed. Not duvets, but they've got a little bit of stuff in. I can't remember what that's called. Is it a throw? No, a throw is just a piece of material, isn't it? I can't think what they're called now. They're like a throw, but they've got something like insulation in it. I don't know what it's called now, but it's not as thick as a duvet. Very thin. What's that word called? Someone will tell me in a minute. So that's her hobby. You know, she likes doing that. I don't know if it was her or not, actually. My hobby is doing TikToks and doing this. This is a hobby, isn't it? That's a hobby. Hobby radio. This is hobby radio. Hobby television. That's what it is. You know, I was like, why don't you get yourself... Well, this is it. This is the hobby. How can you not see that? So, yes, I did two yesterday. One was a take on the old Hovis advert. And that's the one that I took... It took quite a long time to do that. And first of all, I recorded the thing. Then I grabbed the music from somewhere and put it to the video and uploaded it. Now, that takes a bit of time doing that. Anyway, so I've uploaded it and it was there for 5 minutes. Bang! Copyright police are there, aren't they? Ow! Your video is set to private because we haven't got permission to use this music. You know, just a couple of people, 100 people are watching this 30-second clip from the music. No one's making any money out of it. This is where I think the copyright rules are a bit stupid. You know, if you're not making money out of it and you're not using the whole thing, what's the problem? What is the problem? But it is a problem. So, oh God, here we go. So I literally had to go down to my keyboard and play it, you know. That one. Oh, perhaps I should have sung it. So I had to play that on the keyboard, and then it worked. So I uploaded that, and that's on my TikTok. So there's a Hovis one, and one I did really late last night. Actually, I was just flicking around on the TikTok videos, and one came up with I can't remember what it was, but it involved a bit of dancing, and it was a simple one. It was a simple one, and I did that as well last night. So it's just something to do. Just a little bit of madness, you know. Good morning to George Bonds. Morning, George. Hello to Gavin Bass, Mick Davenport, Sabrina Walker. Where have you been, my love? Little Sabrina hasn't been here for ages, dear. I know, because your name has been taken, Sabrina. It says, people who haven't turned up for a while, Sabrina Walker. You're on the list, darling. You don't want to be on that list. You do not want to be on that list of naughty people who haven't turned up for the show. Very, very disappointing. Very, 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 very disappointed with you, Sabrina. 1 minute you're here, then you're not here. Dear me. Very, very disappointed. Morning to Diane Jeb. Hello to Mandy Davenport, Mick Davenport, Joshua Ward. Morning, Joshy baby. Josh is in the house today. Who else? Gavin Bass, Michael Pullman, David Hunt. Good morning, David. Good morning, David. You haven't replied to my message that I put on there a moment ago. Very disappointed. David Hunt is one of the very few people with my private messaging systems, and he hasn't replied to the message. Hasn't replied. Very disappointing. Morning, young David. Morning to LaBelle, your emerald-eyed bluebird of magic. Would it be nice to be a bird, eh? Flying away from trouble. Why can't we push buttons in our cars and just fly over the traffic? Well, you don't need to at the moment. There isn't any. No one's out there driving. And if you are, you might be stopped. There's a story here, actually, in the Sun this morning. A driver has been stopped on the M4. On the M6. Police were left stunned when they stopped a driver flouting the coronavirus lockdown to discover he'd been on a 244... Has that camera moved? Just a moment, let me move that bit. He'd been on the 224-mile round trip to buy £15 eBay windows, forcing his wife to sit in the boot. Don't see a problem with that. Where else are they supposed to sit then? Stick them in the boot, dear. If you've got another half and you think, I don't want to sit there, you know how it is. Surely those of you who have got other halves, you can't want to be with them like 24 hours a day. Oh my God, that would do my bleeding head in, that would. How can you be with someone all that time, constantly? And in the hero, I mean, poor Mandy Davenport. God, I feel sorry for her. But fortunately, you know, she has an answer when he really upsets her. Poor Mandy Davenport. You just imagine Mick there, moaning constantly in her ear. No, I don't like this. I don't like that. God's sake. Good job Mandy's got that. It really is. How do you put up with that noise, Mandy? How can anyone be with someone for more than like 5 minutes? Does my head in. Even my mate, when he comes, well, he hasn't been round now for a few weeks now. When he comes round it, I'm sorry, after an hour, that's it. Oh, dear. Oh, then chat and chat and chat. I mean, even worse if you've got another half or a friend, you know, who comes round and you're watching a programme, right? And you're getting... when you go to the cinema, you go to the cinema with a friend or another half, right? And they sit there giving you a running commentary on what you're watching. Go away. Oh, Christ. Anyway, so he's put her in the boot. What's the problem? Don't see the problem with that. Don't see a problem. The motorist was travelling from Coventry to collect the windows in Salford, Greater Manchester. Oh, there's a safe place to walk around at night. Salford. I mean, why, oh, why did the BBC move to Salford? What is all that about? Oh, because we mustn't be London-centric. It's the capital city of the country. Hello? Idiots. All that money. All that money. Thank you, Sean. Patchwork quilt is what my sister made. Patchwork quilt. It's a quilt. That's it. It's a quilt. That's a difference. Quilt is like halfway between like a blanket and a duvet, isn't it? Very thin thing. Thank you very much, Sean. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, I mean, why would anyone want to live? It's so dangerous walking around there. My friend, I gave up on him, and there's another one I gave up on. All the phone calls, it's all one-way traffic all the time. You're making the phone call all the time. I get fed up with that in the end. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And he was walking around Salford once talking to me on the phone and got mugged. I heard the mugging going on live. Awful place. Oh, let's all move the BBC to Salford. No wonder they lost half their stars in the transfer. The motorist was travelling despite the public being warned only to make essential journeys for windows. Well, by the way, I've got a little... I'm waiting for a delivery, so you might hear that bell go off a couple of times. I'm waiting for the bum, 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 bum coming from Viking Direct for my cleaning products. After picking up his purchase... The driver's wife could not fit in the car. Well, she wants to go on a diet then, doesn't she? Can't fit in the car? Go on a diet, dear. I'm sure I would be able to, my very slim, slender body, I would have been able to slide into that little gap in the doorway without even having to open the door. Full width. She can't get in the car. Probably lives at McDonald's. I don't know. Maybe she does. After picking up the purchase, the driver's wife could not fit in the car for the return journey to the West Midlands, and she was forced to sit in the boot. Did they put tape over her mouth as well so she couldn't moan? Backseat drivers. Don't you love those? Oh, watch the cyclist. Watch the cyclist. Oh, why didn't you give way to that car? One of those, yeah. The North West Motorway Police tweeted, a driver has travelled from Coventry to Salford to collect a £15 eBay purchase of windows. I mean, it's not exactly necessary to do that, is it? Unless, of course, he had smashed windows. His wife couldn't fit in the vehicle, so she was travelling in the boot for the return journey when stopped on the M6 in Cheshire. The driver was given a TOR for the offence. What's that, a TOR? I don't know what that is. A TOR? Unbelievable. In Derbyshire, of course, we heard that police broke up a massive house party with 25 adults and children over the weekend doing karaoke. Sussex police have attended a number of reports of parties in houses and neighbour gatherings. What a bunch of idiots. In Cardiff, police were forced to break up a football match in the park. Oh, it just goes on and on, doesn't it? Stupid, stupid people. They all think, there's so many people out there who think they're indestructible. They really do. I know so many people like that. Oh, I'm okay. I'm fit and healthy. Yeah, until it hits you. Idiots. Complete and utter idiots, I tell you. Morning to Russ Vernon. Oh, Russ. Good morning, Russ. Well, you get special treatment this morning. I'll come back to the correct camera. Yes. You get special just a moment. A text is coming in. Oh, I say. That's about a new car. Not a new car for me. They got anyone who's into cars. The BMW Concept i4 is a Tesla rivaling electric vehicle with a 373-mile range. Oh, that's good, isn't it? I can't do electric cars. Got no charging point. I'll tell you that. Got no charging point. I rang up Southern Electric or Scottish Electric. I don't know who they are. Scottish Electric. They are the network providers in this area. How much would it be to put an electric point in my garage? Is it next to your house? No. Okay, £5,500. Are you for real? £5,500 to put a bleeding socket in a garage? I don't think so, sunshine. Oh, you must all have electric cars. Not if I've got to pay £5,500. Well, I haven't got it. Who's got £5,500 to put an extension socket in their garage? Bleeding mad. Yes, Russ Vernon, it's his birthday today, isn't it, Russ? Now, the thing is, when people are with us live for their birthdays, they get preferential treatment. Oh, why is he getting preferential treatment? We don't get preferential treatment. That's because I don't like you. Don't like you. I only give preferential treatment to people I like and on their birthdays. So it's Russ's birthday today. I did that without actually looking over. Well, it's good that. I'm getting used to this now. It's only been 15 years. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Russy baby. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Russ. You go in the list as well at the end, but you get preferential treatment if you're with us on the show live. There you go, Russ. Happy birthday to you, sir. All right. Hello to Michael Lawrence, Tony Power. Good morning. Diane Jebb, hello to you. Where else are we? Let's say hello to all these people. Look, people wishing Russ happy birthday. There's David Hunt wishing him happy birthday. That's Hunt with a H, boys and girls. Mandy, thought I'd let you know that Mick's a secret Barry Manilow fan. I caught him singing Manilow this morning. Not surprised. It's always the quiet ones, Mandy. It's always the quiet ones, you know. It's like the whole gay straight thing. It's always the quiet ones, darling, that you have to watch out for. It's always the one that keeps screaming at you, I'm not gay at all, I'm straight, I'm definitely straight. There's one of them on this channel now. Absolutely not. I will not out anyone on this. I will not out anyone on this channel. There's definitely one on this channel now who hides. Oh, no, I've had birds, mate. I'll go with birds. I don't go with fellas, mate. No, there's nothing wrong with you lot. No, there's nothing wrong with you lot. No, it's okay, mate. It's all right to be like you are, but I'm just not one of them. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, you lying little toe rag. Talking to Barry Manilow, of course, this is the last opportunity, boys. Opportunity knocks. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This is your last opportunity to see that picture of Barry Manilow. There's a new one tomorrow in April, but that won't be revealed until tomorrow. Do you see? You're not having it before the time. I've told you before. There are times and places for things. Good Friday and hot cross buns happen on Good Friday. They don't happen in June or July or Christmas. Hot cross buns only on Good Friday. Pancakes only on Shrove Tuesday. Unless, of course, you're in America and you're at a Denny's. That is permitted. Huh? Easter eggs. Who's had an Easter egg? I can see you've had an Easter egg already. No, incorrect. Easter eggs are for Easter Sunday. I think there is one group of people who have them on Good Friday. I can't remember who that is now. Maybe Jehovah's Witnesses or something like that. They're ever so upset, the Jehovah's Witnesses at the moment. Have you heard? They're not happy. They're not happy. The Jehovah's Witnesses are very, very upset at the moment. There might be one or two of them on here now. Because they're knocking on all these doors. There's loads of people in. No one's inviting them in. They're not even talking to them through the letterbox. You know, those letterboxes that people have in their doors. Or some people wear them over their heads, don't they? Boris Johnson mentioned them some time ago. Mobile letterboxes. Marvellous. What a great idea. Very embarrassing when you try and post a letter in one of them, oh dear. Little letterboxes like that. They're knocking on the door. And a voice goes, hello, who's that? Jehovah's Witnesses. Nope, sorry, we're not opening the door. Not in this coronavirus. There's all these people in and no one's opening the doors. Mind you, I don't think that's a bit different from normal, to be honest. Yes, so Barry Manilow. Well, shall we have a look at it today? No, we won't have a look at it today. Easter eggs on Easter Sunday, dear. Christmas Day, presents on Christmas Day. Not Christmas Eve. Not the week before because, I've given it to them because they wanted it now. No, Christmas Day. And new Barry Manilow photos on the first day of the month. Tomorrow is the 1st of April. Yes. Who's going to be fooling people? I can't wait for the avalanche of idiots trying to fool me and trick me tomorrow. I can't wait for that, dear. See how many people we can block tomorrow. Oh, what happened there? See how many people we can block tomorrow, shall we? What else have we got there? Blanket. It's not blanket. Do you know, I used to have blankets when I was a little boy. Did you have blankets when you was a little boy? Actually, you're probably too young for that, David. I had blankets. I probably by the time you came along, we were all into duvets after that. Blankets. You had several blankets on the bed, didn't you? Felt nice and warm in one of those. Continuing, many messages pouring into the studios of United Kingdom Talk this morning. Patch Quill, as he said, George Bond, please don't sing It Sounds Like a Dead Cat. Right, I'm going to find a dead cat today and send it to you, George. Tomorrow morning, you will arrive and you'll get up out your bed and there'll be a dead cat. I won't even send it. Actually, I'll come round to your house and plonk it right outside your front door. Dead cat. By the time you get up in the morning, it will all start disintegrating. There'll be maggots coming out of its eyes. You wish you hadn't said that now. LaBelle TikTok. That's so 5 years ago. It's not, is it? Is it really? We've only just kind of heard of it here. Really, honestly, it's not really been a thing over here in the UK. I only discovered it about 2 weeks ago and I started doing silly little videos. And anyway, it's just a bit of fun, really. I tell you what I find, LaBelle, I could never do lip syncing. There's a lot of lip syncing stuff on there. It's so difficult. I never realised how hard that was. I mean, there's probably a couple of songs that I could do that I know the words to, but not many. Like Money, 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 I reckon I could do that. ABBA, that is. Some of the Barry Manilow songs, of course. And the songs that I've done at the karaoke, I could probably lip sync those. But something new is really, really difficult, I've found. And also, when you upload it, it seems to go out a little bit anyway for some reason. I don't know why. Morning to Gary's British talk show this morning. Morning, Gary. Gary sent a little text yesterday and he was saying, because Gary's doing a talk show, if you want to click on his little 3 dots that are next to his name there, that'll take you. Oh, and very good morning to our silent viewers as well this morning. Click on those 3 dots and it will take you to his show. He says, good morning. One good point of having an evening show, because Gary does a show at night, is that I can use some of your ideas. Feel free, Gary. Absolutely. Anything you want to use on here is fine by me, okay? You should use many sources. You know, it's like when I do news stories, there's like 4 or 5 newspapers that I use. And then sometimes they all come from the same paper. Just depends. It's very, very difficult finding stories that are not coronavirus related at the moment, unfortunately. Morning to Finley Trot. Good morning to you, sir. Haven't looked for anyone on the TikTok yet. There we are, Finley. David. I'm going to have to scroll down a little bit there. Morning to Heidi Oliver. Hello to you. Hello to Mark Jones. David, actually. David, he fell off his bike yesterday. He's got a nasty cut on his head. Really nasty cut. And this morning, I think he went to the doctors or something and had a couple of stitches or whatever, hospital, because you really don't want to be at a hospital at the moment. Really, unless you absolutely have to go. Don't go to a hospital at the moment. But he's got a really bad headache this morning. So I said to him, maybe he should dial the, is it 111, 112, something like that, and perhaps have a word with him there. Oh, dear. Shania is still busy at the moment, doing her homework for the first Holy Communion children. It's a full-time day. Yeah, but would that be cancelled or pushed back a little bit? That's all right, Russ. Very happy to do that. Gavin doesn't like backseat drivers. His nan's one of them. I'll have to scroll down there just a minute now. Let's scroll down there. Adam, there we are. Could I possibly get a personal phone call as to when the show is starting? Notifications have totally stopped working and he's getting very upset missing the start of international global TV. Now, someone sent me a little link about this. And may I ask, did you get notifications this morning? Because someone's told me that they've stopped doing it unless you've got 10,000 subscribers. Now, I did look on the thing about this. Next to your subscribe button is a little bell. It has 3 options on that little bell. Let me just find someone's channel. And you've got to have it set to all notifications, and then I think it works. As far as I know, this thing is not on by default. Okay, so you've literally got to do it. Okay, so you subscribe. Once you've hit the subscribe button, right, there's a little bell. click on that, and it will probably be on personalized. Okay? You need to change it to all. So that is the symbol where there's a little bell and like a line either side of it, like that. All right? If you just go to the default, it will be personalized and you might not get the notification. So once again, if you're not getting those notifications, have a little look at your Jason is getting his. Okay, have another look at your subscribe button where this channel is, where you've subscribed. Next to it is a little bell. Click on that little bell, and you need to have all selected. Most of it, if you just have the default, it'll be personalised. That's not going to work for you. Okay, I think that's why you're not getting the notifications. I think it was Simon who sent me that information. I think it was Simon, actually. So once again, one more time, next to the subscribe button is a little bell. You need to have all selected there. Left click on it. You'll have a choice of 3. None, personalise or all. All is the little bell with a line at either side like that. All right, my darlings? And that should sort you out there, hopefully. If you can sing along with your favourite songs and know all the lyrics, and yeah, you can lip sync. If you can tell a story while doing it, you're an artist. Oh, absolutely, yeah. You see, it's like these people at karaoke nights. You know, some people will stand there and they will tell a story or they will perform the song. Other people, first I was afraid, I was petrified. And you're thinking, are you actually enjoying this or not? Why have you come out? Oh dear. Russ is getting his notifications. Morning to Fran Green. Rachel's got hers. Gavin's got hers. Yeah, it's got to be that. I think a lot of people haven't got it set to all. So there we are. Good morning to Rachel Wheatland. Morning to Rachel this morning there. Yeah, Adam wanted a personalised phone call. No, you can't have a personalised phone call. Dear me. Dear me. Just a minute. Let me just reply to this. Oh, okay, let's have a look. Colin Coates, hello to you, sir. Colin's there. Is that everyone? I've said hello to everyone this morning. There's Adrian Richardson. Europe celebrates Christmas on the eve. Look like what we do in the UK. Well, we celebrate it on Christmas Day. Christmas Day, don't we? Shania's had 2 Easter eggs just before Lent started. Shania, darling. Very disappointed in. I'm very surprised at Shania. Very surprised at you, Shania. Very disappointed. 2 eggs just before Lent. Shocking. Shocking. No, they may well have been cheaper, dear. Yet cheaper so that you can buy them now and put them away. 2 Easter eggs. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Oh, there's so many messages there. I can't keep up this morning. Right, down to the bottom there. Good. So I've cut my finger, actually. I've got such a tiny little cut on my finger here. Look, you can't even see it. It's like a little thing on the edge of it. And every time I push a button on the keyboard, it's hurting. So I'm down to 1 finger on that fan. 1 finger, 1 thumb, keep moving. 1 finger, 1 thumb, keep moving. 1 finger, 1 thumb, keep moving. And we'll all be merry and bright. Do you know that song? Our parish priest used to do that. Not on the altar. When he was at the parish dinner and dance, which was held in Harrods. That was years ago, that was. And he used to come up and do that. 1 finger, 1 thumb. Do you know that one? It's a Scout song, I think, that one. Definitely a Scout song. What else have I got here? So last night I watched a bit more of Mother, Father, Son, which is on the BBC iPlayer, colour. I don't know if I'm getting into that or not. I'm on episode 1.5 now, so halfway through episode 2. And the son has had some sort of accident. He was doing loads of drugs, all up his nose. Oh, so disgusting that is. He was doing all that drug stuff up his nose. Sorry, up his nose. And then he kind of went a bit funny, and he fell out of a lift and damaged his head. He's in hospital where he's had some sort of brain operation. And you saw him cutting the head open and pulling it back. And seeing a bit of the bone inside, and it got me to thinking. You know, you couldn't have a brain transplant, could you? Practically everything in your body, I suppose, could be replaced, couldn't it? if they could. And maybe need a new set of lungs, new kidneys, new arm, new leg, anything, new bum. I could do with a new bum, I won't lie to you. It's dragging a little bit on the floor now. It's just one of those things. It's not pert like it used to be. I mean, I am thinking, LaBelle would be able to help me with that. I'm sure you know people, LaBelle. Not you. I'm not saying that you need one. You certainly don't need one. But if I wanted a bum implant, how much would that cost? And does it hurt when you sit down? But I need a pert bum. It's not pert anymore. I think I need a pert bum. So you can have all these things replaced. New foot, new toes, new hair, whatever, right? But not a new brain, because that is you as a person, isn't it? And if I was to have my brain transplanted and I sat here and done a show, it would be completely different. It wouldn't be me. It'd be someone else. The brain is you. However, what people would you not want, or would you want the brain of inside your little heads? What would you like? What would you like? Now, I'm thinking the people that I wouldn't want the brains. I mean, can you just imagine, if I was sitting here and I'd said hello and I had become Gemma Collins. I mean, for a start, I don't think she'd have enough time to talk to you without eating burgers, would she? Every sentence, she'd have to stop and have another burger, wouldn't she? Huh? Can you just imagine her? Oh, hello. She'd start off on the 3 cameras, wouldn't she? She might be able to work everything. So, hello, welcome, mate. It's Tuesday the 31st of effing March today. And my God, was I effing tired last night. Oh, I don't know. Arj came round and we both sat on our separate settees because we can't fit on a CT together. I wouldn't want to be Gemma Collins in my head. Or any of the people from The Only Way is Essex. There is no talent there whatsoever. I wouldn't want to be anyone from Geordie Shore. I wouldn't want to be Katie Price. No one like that. I wouldn't mind having the brain of Bradley Walsh. I think he's very, very funny. Bradley Walsh. Very talented people. Or that woman, the girl on Doctor Who. Jodie. Oh, Christ, what's her name? Jodie Whittaker? Jodie Watley? What's her name? The one playing Doctor Who, her. I wouldn't mind having her brain. I think she's quite intelligent and clever. Someone like that. Steve Allen on LBC, I wouldn't mind having his brain. Or Mike Graham on Talk Radio. I might like to have that brain in here. But it wouldn't be me. It would be them. The brain is you, isn't it? So whose brain would you or would you not like, perhaps? Eh? Whose brain would you or would you not like to have in your head? Just a suggestion there. Answers, please, on a little message now, and I'll read those out. Adam did change his notifications, but he's still not getting them. I don't know. Have a look. Oh, is that something you haven't done yet? Try that, Adam, and see what happens. David Hunt wouldn't mind. Frankie Boyle's brain. Yeah, Frankie Boyle. Quite amusing, isn't he? Yes. Rachel wouldn't want to be the Tin Man. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. There's a fantastic version of that sung by Shane Ward. Type in Shane Ward Over the Rainbow, which he sung on X Factor, oh God, 10 years ago now. Really good version of that. It's Josh Grossberg or Groberg's version. Someone like that. Fantastic version of that. Over the Rainbow. Mick says, I wouldn't want your brain, Chris, you're weird. Lee Mack is very witty. Good morning, Mari. Morning. LaBelle, if you want a pert bum, you should enroll in dance classes or Zumba, or go to Brazil. You get a whole body overhaul for about $5,000. Good morning to Kevin, who says, I need some sort of padding. Oh dear. Fran, Mother, Father, Son TV series is more stroke awareness. But everyone's different, and I think he did play a good part. I'm only up to 1.5 at the moment. The programme 1.5, if you see what I mean. I wouldn't, Finley, I wouldn't mind Vin Diesel's brain. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Vin Diesel. I don't know who that is. Vin Diesel. Let me have a look. One moment, please. Let me refer. Let's ask Google. Vin D. How do you spell that? D. Oh, lost it. Diesel. Diesel. Vin Diesel. Who's he then? An American actor and producer. Okay, I don't know him. Don't think I've ever seen him before. I don't know. Oh, hang on, it's quite a nice picture of him, isn't it? Oh, he's quite nice. Oh, I say, look at those arms. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at those arms. If only you had arms like that, David Hunt. Russ wants my brain. Thank you very much. David Gilmour. I don't know these people. Should I know these people? Are these like proper stars or are they Z-list celebrities? I'm not sure which. Morning to High Grade Gaming. Morning to you. Josh Groban. He is amazing. Yes, indeed he is, David. Great singer. Is it tablet time? Just done them, Shania. I've just done them, didn't you see? Just done my pills, my love. Don't want me dropping dead on here. Although the viewers might. We might get a few more people watching if I was to advertise a live death on here. Anyone want to volunteer to be sacrificed on here? Shania, do you know my mate jokes about the church thing, you know, Shania? Yeah. He rings up on a Sunday, sort of 12:30 when I get back from it. He said, and how many people did you sacrifice today? Were there any virgins or small children? I said, no, they ran out of children. We had to take a goat from outside. It was terrible. Blooming fur everywhere in the church. It was awful, awful. He thinks we sacrifice people and things in the church. Dreadful. I'm waiting for that thunderbolt of lightning to come past this house, and it is. That's what should happen. Mandy wants her own brain because it's special and holds lots of special memories. Oh, how lovely. Probably not with Mick, though. Oh. Didn't have my fader up then. Probably not with Mick, though. How can anyone have happy memories with someone who sits there moaning in his armchair all day long? I bet it's an electric armchair, isn't it? I bet it's got an electric armchair, so it doesn't have to do any work. Oh, I just want to put my feet up. Oh, I looked at one of those in John Lewis ages ago. I've been going in John Lewis in Reading. Not the best place in the world. That's another dump. Reading. What a dump. You really do not feel safe. And that's walking down the main shopping bit in Reading. And you walk past all these shops to John Lewis. And several times I went in there and I tried this chair. Pushed it back. This electric chair, and I kept on and on. I still didn't buy it. I bought something else in the end, which I'm not comfortable on. I find it very difficult to sit in front of the telly and be comfortable. Very, very difficult to do that. Thank you. Finley is a American actor. Thank you. Vin Diesel, says Finley. I've never heard of him, I'm afraid. Michael wants to be Uncle Fester from the Addams Family. Ba 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 ba. Ba-ba. I like the one with the long hair. What's her name? Morticia Addams, yeah. LaBelle wouldn't mind Vin Diesel in my boudoir. I expect he's been there, actually, LaBelle. I wouldn't be surprised if he's one of a long list of celebrities that have been in your boudoir, my love. Huh? David, only if I'm in your will. You could be in my will, David. Want to see a ring on my finger first, so my love? David Gilmour, Pink Floyd. Oh, yeah, Pink Floyd. Of course, Pink Floyd. Yeah, Pink Floyd, David Gilmour, Pink Floyd. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I don't know names, dear. LaBelle, you do sacrifice things in the church. Time. I found time enough to love, and I found love enough to hold you. So tonight I feel the fire feel inside, until the flames of love enfold you. Ready to take you. That's a Barry Manilow song, especially for Mick. I'm a miserable git Davenport this morning, who needs punishment at all times. from Mandy Davenport. That's what he needs. Finley says it's all getting a bit weird. This has been weird for years, Finley. I'll tell you that now. Anyway, that's the brain transplants. Thank you very much. What else have we got here? Oh, I managed to clean my last 2 windows last night. All my windows inside are now sparkling clean with my new Karcher window cleaning vacuum machine. Oh, I can see everything out there now. I can even see a small insect flying across my window now because they're so clean. You wait till you do, if you've never done the inside of your windows and you get one of those vacuum cleaners, wait till you see how dirty that water is. Ah, dirty, filthy windows, dear. Black! The water's black! Anyway, all done. I did my last 2 windows last night while I was looking for things to do. I also, one of the other things I did last night, I'm looking around for another bingo programme. What we've got is working. But as we're getting busier with the bingo, it's getting more difficult to spot the fact if someone's got. If you don't play the bingo, you won't know what I'm talking about here. If you do, I'll just to mention it quickly, it's getting more difficult to spot whether someone or not has received the number 91. It's a bug in the system. The chap who wrote it for me many years ago, unfortunately, hasn't got the. He's got the program. But he's got something missing, so he can't do anything with it other than rewrite it. Would it be the code? Would it be the code? The code. Might be the code. So it can't be fixed. Plus, there's another couple of things I want it to do. And so I've been looking around for a bingo program. We cannot find a bingo program that does the one that I've got, that does the stuff the one that I've got does. So I've been searching around and I've sent an email to a chap who I bought a bingo program from years ago and used it in pubs. You know, he's written back to me, so I'll have a look at that later. Which is all right in pubs. So you print the bingo tickets off, right? And then you do your bingo in a pub and it comes up on the screen. That's great. But what we've got is something to send tickets out virtually, as happens now. But I cannot find anything for the life of me. So hopefully, I've just noticed he has replied to me now, probably while the show was going on. And I'll see what he says. But it's very difficult finding. I guess we need someone who can do coding or something like that. I mean, I don't mind paying, as long as it's not like hundreds of pounds. Yeah, for Christ's sake, I mean, we only have a bit of fun here on a Sunday night. But there is some improvements I'd like to make to that programme. But it's not something I can do. I have no idea how to do computer programming. All those little letters and shapes and what is all that? How do you do that? If you can do that, you amaze me. You absolutely amaze me if you can do that. Computer programming of any sort. You have to type in these dots and little shapes and letters. God, I mean, and look at this. What does all that mean? It's like, you know, sometimes I think you can right click somewhere, is it? Yeah, view page source on a web page. Right, view page source. Let me see if that works. Here, look, there's something. Look. So there's a little show. HTML space lang equals thing en id equals Facebook class no JS. Head, meta, car set, UTF-8, meta name, referrer, content, origin. I mean, what does all that mean? I have no idea what any of that is. But presumably someone sat there typing all that. You amaze me if you can do computer program. You absolutely do. So I'm looking around for something at the moment, but we'll have to see what happens there. Anyone who keeps screaming raffle tickets before the time will be deleted from the game, Mick Davenport. No ticket for you today. Your wife can have one, you can't have one. She's not sitting there moaning. Never a peep out of Mandy. Never a peep. It's you. How does she put up with you? Leave him, Mandy. Leave him. And when you leave him, can you video that, please, so I can see him crying? That will give me great pleasure. Thank you very much. LaBelle, so far you're the only celebrity in my bed as we speak. LaBelle's in bed. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning or something like that over there. She stays up just for this show. Why? Because it helps her to sleep. Finley, do you remember your TikTok from if you don't have toilet paper and you showed a picture from Facebook? No, I don't remember that. Was that a long time ago, that one? Can't remember that. No, I don't think I've done one of those. With toilet paper? No, I'm sure I haven't. Can't remember that. Good morning to Claire. Hello, Claire. She's had a traumatic morning trying to order dog biscuits online. Finally got some. Oh. You want to try chocolate biscuits, Claire? I think you'll find they taste better, my love. Chocolate or custard creams. Yeah, you don't want to be sitting there eating dog biscuits, my love. Why would you be eating dog biscuits? What a strange lady you are, dear. I know you're posh and that, but dog biscuits? Get yourself a nice packet of digestives. I think you'll like them better, Claire. All right, my love. Good morning to the delightful Wendy Young, provider of our Barry Manilow calendar here every year. I was just telling people, Wendy, about tomorrow's picture, and they all want to see what tomorrow's picture is. But it's not tomorrow yet, is it? So you can't see it. No. Thank you very much. Wendy plays the ukulele. She's taught herself ukulele. And she sings, and she's very good. She's very good. I saw properly for the first time yesterday a whole song that she'd shoved up on the Facebook there. Very good indeed. Well done, Wendy. Very good indeed. Let's have a look. Super draw happening today. Oh, is it a super draw today, Shania? Thank you very much. Oh, of course it is a super draw. I nearly forgot. Claire, no chocolate for me. Slimming World, good girl. Good girl. Yes, you're right. You're right. It's a super draw today. Do you know, I think we'll do it now. Let's do the super draw. Now, I've just got to empty the tickets for next week's thing there. And I tell you why. The tickets in here, they get stuck under the bit of cardboard. So let's just pour those in here. I'd completely... Thank you, Shania, for reminding me, darling. Morning to Paul and Lou. Sneaking in without me noticing. Don't give me that, my love. Sneaking in without me noticing. Dear me. Is it in yet? I hadn't noticed. Yeah. Right. Look at this lot here. Look. Look at this lot here. There must be 400 or 500 tickets in here. There's got to be. Right. This is for the super draw, boys and girls. Okay. Morning to Dr. Gregorian. Good morning to you. Hello to Sam Thomas. Very late. Oh, I know why you're late. Because the show's been on at 10 o'clock recently. Is that why? Would you rather this scheduled at the same time? I think I would find it difficult to schedule. That's why it's not. That's why it kind of appears at some point between 8:30 and sort of 10 o'clock, doesn't it? Right. Now, once a month we have a super draw here on United Kingdom Talk. As you know, once a week we have the raffle every Monday. Someone wins one of those every single Monday without fail. Unless I'm on holiday. Okay? Once a month we have a super draw. The super draw is just an extra one of those. And someone live on this channel is about to win a fridge magnet, boys and girls. I need a bit of music. Need a bit of music. Oh, what music could I have? Have we got a little bit of music to play under here? Royalty-free music. Just a moment, please. Shall we have Together in the Dark Times Square Diner? What's this one? I'm now going to mix the... Sorry, was that a bit loud? I'm now going to mix the tickets, boys and girls. Here we go. It's the super draw. The super draw. There we are. Who's going to win? Right. Let's have a drum roll. Have I mixed them enough? Do you want them a bit more mixed? Hang on. Where is that thing? Where's my drum roll? Stand by with the drum roll. It could be you. It could be you, Dr. Gregorian. I'm mixing these tickets now. I don't look at the tickets, okay? Ow! He chose that one purposely. No, you can watch my eyes. I'm looking straight at you. Nothing in my hand. Nothing in my hand. Nothing up my sleeve. Nothing up my trouser leg. What have you got up your trouser leg, David Hunt? And can I see it, please? Oh, right, okay. So we're mixing those. Oh, no, hang on a minute. She wants the shimmy music, okay? Especially for LaBelle. Shimmy music. This is actually 2 minutes long, this shimmy music. I'll leave it on in the background till it's completed, specifically for the bell. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here it comes, boys and girls. It's time. Is that one? Is that one? That's one. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's ticket whoa! It's ticket number 736. Ticket number 736 has won the super draw. Have a look, boys and girls. Is it you? It could be you. It's you. As Busby used to say. Let me just chuck these away. That's it for our super draw. I just want to put this week's ones in there. Perhaps we should have an annual super draw as well, where I collect all the tickets for the whole year and we give away a holiday for two in Cyprus via EasyJet or something like that. Right, who's got it then? Who's got ticket number 736? Go and have a look. I bet none of you have written down your numbers, have you? I might tell you who it is in a minute. I might not. Okay. Right, is that everything I've told you there? Should we do some news stories? Oh, my credit card? No, it's not you, Gary Butler. No, it's not you, Dr. Gregorian. Look at all these people trying to claim. All trying to claim. You know, trying it on. Trying it on, aren't you? Come on. Come on, who's got ticket number 736? And my credit card, I just got a refund from my holiday because it got cancelled, fortunately, by the holiday company. As instructed by Paris Euro Disney, and they refunded the money to my credit card, right? And I had to ring them because you can't transfer it, although it's the same bank. You can't transfer it from your credit card to your current account. So I had to ring them up, but that was last Wednesday, I think Wednesday or something like that. So I rang them up, no problem at all. And he said, yep, that'll be up to 7 days. Okay, so fine. So I've been checking, of course, I've been checking my blooming bank account ever since. A couple of grand in there, And for this holiday, because I was taking my niece and her family. And this morning I noticed the credit card, instead of saying, it wasn't too great, it was about £1,600. Instead of having £1,600, is now zero. I thought, excellent. But it hasn't gone in my current account yet. So the credit has now disappeared from my credit card, but hasn't appeared in my current account. And I thought someone had stolen my identity, boys and girls. So probably one of you lot. Someone had stolen my identity. I was very, very concerned. Someone had stolen my identity and stolen the money out of my account. So I rang them up. Oh, so they're taking quite a long time to answer at the moment, the banks, and well, actually, any company, which is understandable in these very dark times that we're living through at the moment. And he said apparently, yes, it will go from there, but it takes a while to travel from there to there. Why is that? I mean, why is that? Why is it I can sit here and push a button and perhaps send you 10 quid like that? And I do it sometimes if I'm trying to pay perhaps my sister for something or my mate. Yeah, can you send us 15 quid? And I sit 15 quid. Okay, can you see if it's there? Yeah, it's there. Straight away, right? So why can't the banks do that? I don't get it. Why is it 3 days to clear something? Why? I tell you why. Because the money goes into some sort of holding account, earns them a bit of interest. I mean, my £1,500 wouldn't earn them much interest, I suppose, in a day. They wouldn't earn much in a day. But together with all the other stuff that's just popped into this special account and is sitting there for 24 hours, I bet they earn a blooming fortune out of us. Must take a little while to do it, mustn't it? Sorry, that's my mate texting away there. He's obviously watching the show. Anyway, so I'm waiting for that to reappear, and he said, "Oh, just give it a little bit longer and it will drop down into the account." So fingers crossed it does. Thank you very much. Takes 3 days, does it, Mick? Or was what 3 days to go from the credit card to the current account? Oh dear, I'll be starved out by then, won't I? I'll be nothing. I wouldn't be nothing there. Mandy, somehow I don't think people you'd get away with trying to pass as you, Chris. No, I know, but you're not a bad person, Mandy. There's one or two very, very dodgy characters on here. I would not tell you their names. Absolutely not. People there who keep credit cards. They find stolen credit cards. Good morning. I'm live to my millions of people all over the world at the moment, my darling.
Not really millions, is there?
Would you like to see them?
Off your old tut?
Would you like to see them?
No, are you selling off your old tut?
No, what old tut? This is high quality merchandise, this is. What's the time?
£30 you can have this bit of old tut I got from China for £3.
How dare you? Rude. I'll ring you after the show, thank you so much.
You rang me just now, why?
No, I didn't. Must be someone else, my love. Phone's on the floor.
Oh.
Did you want to make a quick appearance?
Your personality.
Sorry?
Bit like your personality.
I'm going, thank you, goodbye.
Evil people, evil.
They're not evil. Lovely people. Look at them all there, love. Look at you.
Yeah. Don't buy his tut. Don't buy his
Shut
tut.
up. Goodbye, bitch. Rude. Tut. You called it tut. High quality merchandise. Tut. Rude. Oh, the texting coming through this morning. 36 million viewers this morning. Thank you, Dr. Gregorian. Dr. Gregorian is in charge of viewing numbers on this channel now. There's your new thing. David Hunt, the credit cards don't use the faster payment system. Oh, is that right, David? I don't know how much. What about those ladies that used to pay you for your services? Was that all cash, David? Don't think I don't know those little games you used to get up to, my love. That's right, Dr. Gregorian, they earn extra interest. I'm sure they do. I hope my niece doesn't ask for a cut of that because they didn't get the holiday. She'll be straight on the phone, my niece Tracy. Oh, you know that refund you got? Well, you were going to take us on holiday, so that should be split 5 ways, and I want 4 of them. You're right, Sam. Oh, do me a favour. Mick Davenport, morning Ronnie, you've got better looking. Are you for real? Is there something wrong with your computer screen this morning? He's not cute at all. He's not cute, dear. I'm the cute one. Me. Oh, David wants to stay over. Can't do that at the moment, darling. Isolation. I can put you on a list. There's a waiting list of people who want to stay here, you know. Don't think I'm short. You're very lucky that I've shown an interest in you. As soon as you stop going out with those nasty girls. You don't want to go out with girls, my love. You make one mistake, it's going to cost you a fortune. Hello, Child Support Agency. Can I help you? Yes. No payment was made from hotel rooms. But what do you mean, bring back Ronnie? Cheek. Right, so what have we got here? So that was me, credit cards. Couple of stories. Then we got some more raffle tickets coming out for you later. And tonight, I haven't got the poster on here, unfortunately. We got a quiz tonight, okay? 8 o'clock, we'll be doing a little quiz tonight. There's no prize. There's no leaderboard or anything like that. It's just a bit of fun that we tried out last week. And it kind of worked all right. Few people moaning. There's a few people moaning. There was someone who was damn rude yesterday. Really rude. And no, I'm not having that. No, I was really offended last night with someone who made a comment. But no, absolutely no names or anything like that. You know, and sometimes, I'm sure you're in agreement, sometimes it's best to say nothing. If you don't like something, it's like people's Facebook posts. You know, I mean, I could probably find lots on there that I don't agree with today, and I do not comment. I don't comment. I just scroll past. Other people find the need to comment. No, I'm not having it. Not having it. I usually ignore something unless it's really offensive. And this particular comment, no names, I won't tell you what the comment, referred to my work. I consider, although this is a hobby, it's also work. And it referred to my work. And I thought, no, I'm not having that. So off. That's it. Let's have a little look here. Oh, that's quite a good one. That's quite a good one from Ashley, actually. Ashley Royce. He doesn't watch the show. You'd know Ashley, David. You might not know him to talk to. He recently had a little baby. He's so pleased with himself. He's I think one of it, possibly not his girlfriend, but it doesn't matter. He's got a little boy now, and he's so happy. I think about six months old, something like that. He calls him Little Ash. Little Ash. Bless him. He is so happy to have become a father, bless him. And he's got a post up here today. Name something that the virus has ruined that you were looking forward to. What a great thing that's great, that one. What a great post. So there's my question to you. Name something that the virus ruined that you were looking forward to. Anything? Anything like that? Have a little think. But there will be stuff on here that I don't agree with, or I think, oh, that's a load of rubbish. I certainly won't go on to under someone's work and put this is a load of rubbish. That's just downright rude. Downright rude, that is. Right, can you join the quiz tonight, Sam says. Absolutely, yes you can, of course. Anyone can join the quiz tonight. As I say, it's just a bit of fun. Few questions, general knowledge. Some people will find it hard. Some people will find it easy. You know, at the beginning of a quiz, you always get people, these questions are really hard. And then it comes to the end of the quiz, and actually, most people scored more than half the points. I think it was out of 72, and most people got about 35, 40 points, which is decent scoring. I wouldn't have got that. I'm not intelligent. I told you so many times before, I would not be good. You wouldn't want me in your team at a pub quiz. Seriously. I might be all right in the music round, but actually people did quite well. So I've kind of got some questions there, and we'll be doing that tonight. General knowledge, food and drink, music. Might be a picture round as well for you to play tonight. And that will be at 8 o'clock tonight on this channel. There's a poster up there. Appreciate if you could share that to your various walls. And the more the merrier. All right, the chat box will be open, mainly for you to talk to each other rather than for me to refer to, as we do in the mornings. All right. Thank you, Mandy. Don't worry, Chris. You'll always be cute. Do you think so? Is it the eyebrows? I don't know how to cut my eyebrows. Time for a new haircut, by the way. I've got my new Wahl, W-A-H-L, haircut. They must be making a fortune out of hair clippers at the moment. A lot of lads are buying hair clippers now, so I'm going to have another go possibly this afternoon if I've got time, ready so I can be spick and span for this afternoon, for tonight's performance. Okay. David Ashley, I do remember him. Belushi's, that's right. Young skinny lad. He always appears a bit scatty to me. He's so pleased with himself. He's become a father. He loves his little boy. I love that. I love that when blokes, they have a little boy or a little girl, it doesn't matter, and they're all over them. They're all over them. And that's where the gays miss out, you see. Although some of us have got children, unfortunately, some of us have got children, there's no contact, but it's just how it is. You have to accept it eventually, otherwise it drives you mad. Brexit is ruined, says Dr. Gregorian. Oh, that won't be stopped. That carry on, that Brexit thing. Finley, going to Croatia. Finley was going to go to Croatia, ruined there. Glastonbury. Do you go to Glastonbury, Paul? Oh, I couldn't go there, dear. Oh my God, those toilets. Oh God. Will they overflow? I mean, no, it's Wendy. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze now. Oh, I hope this isn't the start. Oh no, hang on a minute. There you go. You see, my body is so good, it detected there might be a bit of virus in me and expelled it from my lungs. Get out of me. Achoo, achoo. Get out of me. Nasty. David Hunt, it's absolutely ruined festivals this year. Yes, David, it has. And probably over the last few years, I know you've been kind of building yourself up to coming back with me here perhaps one day or even one night, my love. And it's ruined that as well now, hasn't it, David? You were probably just on the point of deciding to come and visit me in my home, in my boudoir. And the virus has stopped you. What can you do? Never mind. High grade gaming, Mrs. going to work and Mrs. having time away with the wife. Yes. Holidays, I'm missing my caravan. I can't go up to the caravan. I've just had to pay, of course, the ground rent, which is understandable. So I've paid all this ground rent and I can't use the damn thing. Mind you, look, you must look at the silver lining in the clouds. I won't have an electric bill. I won't have an electric bill to pay, will I? Oh, well. Oh, well. Make the questions easy, says Shania. No, do you want a section on religious education tonight, Shania? That be all right for you, my love? Okay. Yeah, we'll do that one then. Mosques. Do you know anything about mosques? We'll do a whole round on mosques for you today, Shania. Will that help you out, my love? Because I know you're a religious person. Mosques. We'll do mosques today. Sean misses seeing his mum. Yeah, there's a lot of people miss seeing their parents. Funnily enough, Ronnie was talking to him yesterday. He was so fed up. He's really, because he's had the letter. You know, the letter. Please don't go out of your house for 3 months. So he can't go and see his mum. LaBelle, the virus has ruined her rent and bills. She can't pay them. Terrible. Poor Wendy, a friend bought me a birthday treat day out and can't go. What was the treat, as a matter of interest, Wendy? What was it? Mick's missing his football. Poor Mick. I know how important football is to some of the lads. Very important. My nephew would be missing that as well. Shania, she can't do it. She was very involved in the carnivals on the Isle of Wight. She's not only head of the Catholic Church on the Isle of Wight, she practically runs Parliament over there. They have their own government on the Isle of Wight. Did you know that? Shania is the Margaret Thatcher of the Isle of Wight. She got the blue handbag and everything, from what I gather. Jesus Christ. 40 quid, £64 for my shopping from Sainsbury's. Blimey, he's been able to get me some shopping because he's on a special list because of his lung condition. So I added a few items. 40 quid, there's only about 5 items on there. Not like that in Aldi, is it? I won't go in Aldi. I'm terrified, dear. You touch something, touch that, and then you start sneezing. Terrible. Don't want to end up in that new place. Is it the XL Centre? Very impressed what they've done there. Very, very impressed what they've done at the XL Centre. They've created a hospital, haven't they? Is it a conference centre or a sports hall? And what they've done in a week, I saw it on the news last night. It's in the Metro today. It says final preparations are being made to the government's first emergency coronavirus hospital ahead of its opening this week. 1 week they've been doing that. Last week, we were treated to pictures of this empty building and its surroundings. Last night, on the telly, they've got all these little... They're not actual rooms with doors. They kind of, like, sectioned off. And in each little thing is a bed, some pipes, you know, for, I don't know, air and stuff. And lights are on there. What they have done in a week is absolutely gobsmacking, I have to say. The NHS Nightingale in the Metro is rapidly being built at the XL Centre in London's Docklands, having only been announced on Tuesday. So they announced it last Tuesday, and already what they've done there, I'm astounded by that. Astounded. Especially considering we have potholes in the road that stay there for about 3 years. Oh, can't afford to do those. But not to be negative, this is a positive. They've got 2 morgues on there, just in case you die. The army has been brought in to speed up the hospital's construction. Oh, that's probably why then. The army's in there. I have great time for our army. Brilliant people. Have you ever met any army boys? Such nice people to look at as well, yeah. But underneath it, you know, they've had that training. They've had all that training that turns them into decent people. Forget about the shooting of people and all that business. They are actually decent people when they've been taught a bit of discipline, aren't they? And they take a lot of stick if they walk around town in their uniforms and all that. I don't know why. You know, I often wonder sometimes, you know, when these army boys have been out somewhere and they do like a drink, you know, when they're off duty and all that. I know that. We used to get them come in balushes in London Bridge when I was doing the karaoke there about, Christ, 4 or 5 years ago now, I think it was. Great job. My favourite job ever, that was. And sometimes I get a little bit of hassle from other people. And I often wonder, you know, when they're going out there fighting in Afghanistan or protecting our country or something like that, do they ever wonder for themselves, what am I fighting for here when they've had all that abuse? You know what I mean? Anyway, it goes on. Speaking to the BBC, NHS England chief said services will be ready to absorb a surge in patients this week. Wow. I mean, and as there's a picture there, all the beds are there. It's all in position. Fantastic what they've done with that. You know, and some people have been putting up the posts on there about, you know, I put one up myself. I didn't get any negative comments, but someone put a similar post up. Negative comments. Oh, well, they can do that, but they can't spend the money here, or they can't spend the money there. Are you for real? Why is it that people on Facebook, all they can see is negativeness about everything, basically? Sad, pathetic creatures, they really are. I'm going to tell you who won this now. George Bond. Is he still with us? George Bond, you have won the Super Draw, number 736, which means you've won a fridge magnet. Please send me an email to that address with your full postal address, and I will pop that in the post for you. If you're quick, I can do it this afternoon or late this morning when I go out for my daily exercise walk. All right? So there we are. That's the Excel Centre. Josh. Good morning, Josh. I'm going to miss performing at the Brighton Fringe, which was due to be in May, but has now obviously been postponed. Poor Josh. What do you do, actually, Josh? Are you a singer or something like that? Something like that? Claire's lost her holiday in Whitstable. That should have been there last week. Poor Claire lost her holiday. We've all lost stuff, haven't we? Everyone's lost stuff. Let's just scroll down there, my love. I do try and keep up with you. One wish, one kiss, one sneeze is a wish, two a kiss. Oh, am I going to get kissed? Oh, David! Going to get kissed? Finley, at least we can do more TikToks. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love doing the TikToks. Absolutely love it. There's another lad. I don't know if he's with us today. Jerry Millen and his girlfriend. They do TikToks. They're very good at it. Very good. Their lip sync is perfect. Why can't I get the lip sync right? It's really difficult. You know, I've done a couple of Donald Trump ones as well. You know, where you've just got the audio from him and you're talking. I can't get it there. Royston was taking Adam to Athens for his birthday. Can't do that now. Wendy's dad is missing his car. I think we're all missing caravans. Some people have gone to their caravans, but I think they went before the travel restrictions. And quite frankly, had I have been up there, I wouldn't have been able to see family or anything. So I'm probably better off here with all my stuff so I can carry on doing this. Do you know what I mean? It's all right. I like going to my caravan for a few days at a time. I did think I might be able to live in it, but no, because I don't have all the stuff that I can do things with and not be bored, you know. Rachel's got her Amazon device standing by tonight. She likes to get the answers on there, which is fine. You know, you play as you want to, the quiz tonight. Just play it as you want to. On this channel at 8 o'clock, gang, is our brand new weekly quiz, 8 o'clock every Tuesday. You play as you want. There's no prize. There's no leaderboard. If you want to cheat, remember, you're only cheating yourself. Don't cheat anyone else. That's fine. Play exactly as you want to play. That's why it's so easy tonight. Shania wants to do the religious education tonight. Religious education round. I don't think it's going to be one of those, to be honest, Shania. You get them all moaning, won't you? Oh, I'm not really religious. They'll all moan. There's always going to be someone who moans. You don't dare put a sports round in. All the lads would love a sports round. Right, and I've done that before. I've done, not on my online quiz, I've done sports rounds before in pubs when I was doing quizzes in pubs. And what you find is that the lads, they go on and on about having a sports round in the weeks leading up to it. And then you put one in, and then all the ladies will moan that there's a sports round, okay? And all the fellas will moan that there's a sports round, but, oh, where's all the football questions? Because they think they're going to get 10 questions about football. No! You might get 2 questions in there. Then there'll be cricket, tennis, swimming, javelin throwing, that disc thing that they throw everywhere. Sports rounds are never a good idea. Mick had a holiday booked for the 1st of May. Claire says the hospital looks great. I mean, fantastic, Claire. I cannot get over how quickly and how marvellous that they've done with that. Fantastic. My sister works with the NHS, Sam Thomas. Good luck to her, my love. Top marks to her. Top marks to R. Sean lives 5 miles from the XL Centre. He's already booked a bed. I hope you don't have to, Sean. I hope you don't have to, my friend. The text music sounds like a gladiator's parade under your bum. It's actually a TV ident. Years ago, we had many different ITV regions. And they all had their own studios. I mean, I know a lot about this. I don't really want to go into it because I won't shut up about it. But there were lots of IT. So basically, you got the country and it was split up. And there was a TV station for each part of the country. Okay? And they all had their own studios and they would all do their own programmes and that. Now it's just one big faceless conglomerate and it's been ruined. ITV was ruined because of money, because of the money people. That's why. But you would go around the country and each place would have its own presenters and all that. It was fantastic. Also, each company had their own little logo and most of them, although not all, had a little jingle. That is one of the ITV jingles, and that is the jingle for London Weekend Television. The little jingle for London Weekend Television in the 70s and 80s. And there was so many. Couple of them didn't have their own jingle. Border didn't have a jingle. And I'm going into it now. I could sit here for hours and talk about television stuff, but I won't because people get bored with that. But basically, that's what that is. That's the jingle for London Weekend. That's the TV ident for London Weekend Television, which no longer sadly exists. You know, it's all just one faceless thing. Such a shame. Such a shame. Is George here? George isn't here, is he? Okay. We'll wait till he comes on again and see what happens there. Josh. Oh, Josh is an actor. Okay. He also does bits of dancing and singing in the shows. Excellent, Josh. Are you the guy who plays the guitar? I can't remember now. I think you're the chap who plays the guitar, didn't you? David, I thought you didn't want to out someone today. I won't out you, David. Not until you're ready, my love. Not until you're ready, David. Oh, no, not me. I'm as straight as anything, mate. Yeah, that's right. Couple of pints of lager later. It's all a different story, isn't it, my love? As you well know, dear. Adam the Plumber, there's saying hello to Wendy there. You'll have to practice lip sync. Yeah, perhaps that's all it takes, practicing. It might be all it takes. Just keep practicing there. Dr. Gregorian, we're looking good on the weather this week. Dr. Gregorian is our weather reporter today. Next week, Monday 17, Tuesday 18. I'm so lucky I'll be able to go out in the garden and up at the forest. I do really feel for you, and I mean this. Anyone who's living in a room at the moment and is having to isolate. Wow. You're I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. My caravan has been looted. I hope not. Oh, look, it's David Moses. Hi, Dave Moses. Is not very religious. Well, you would think you were religious, David. That's a very good impression of Jesus you do with your long hair. And those old scraggly clothes you wear. You do look like Jesus, David. Huh? No, not a frisbee, David Hunt. Or it's two Davids now. Dave and David. Dave Moses. Dave Moses, he looks like Jesus, doesn't he? Can you see his little picture there? He is. I think David's Jesus. He is. A little bit later on, you know, and we're all short of bread at the moment, Dave. So if you don't mind, if I was to send you a loaf of bread, could you bless it? And then we get 10,000 of them. And you could send it to all our viewers. Perhaps it could be a bingo prize for Sunday night. Huh? You nearly won the bingo Sunday. Not that you'd know, because you weren't there. Do you know any program? Oh, you do know Dave, I'm looking for a programmer. Someone who could write me a program. You know, which I don't mind paying for. I know it's work and that. It just depends how much it's going to cost. It's all cost, dear. Cost. It's all going out. It's nothing coming in, dear. It's all going out, dear. It's nothing coming in. Terrible. I'm barely able to find anything to eat. Dreadful. Good morning, Heidi. A very good morning to Heidi. She says I'm an anorak. Yeah, I'm an ITV anorak. Oh, you remember the TV ident? Oh, Dave, one moment, please, Dave. Oh, will I get away with this? Because the copyright police, dear. Copyright police, my love. TVS. Which one? Do you want the 80s one or the 90s one, Dave? I've got them all here, dear. They're all here. Which one do you want, Dave? Would you like the old one or the new one? Make your choice. Push your buttons now. Marty Kane. Which one do you want? Can we do a car round? A question on cars? No, the ladies are like that. British television, yeah, that's the topic. British television. We could do that tonight. You wouldn't get anywhere though, would you? You wouldn't know anything about it. That's a bit more anarchy. It's that you couldn't do that as a TV round, I don't think. Mandy is involved in Inbox George. Excellent. Dr. Gregorian, a man-made virus, doesn't like warm weather. Well, now the thing is, Dr. Gregorian, you say that. I always thought that as well. Yet, it's a problem in Australia. So I'm not so sure that that's quite right. I'm not a doctor or any sort of medical experience whatsoever, but I always thought viruses didn't like the hot weather because the flu seems to die out in the summer, doesn't it? That being said, this is not the flu, is it? And if it's become a problem in Australia where it is hot, I'm not so sure that the weather will affect this one. You know, that's the worry there. But we don't know, do we? There's George Bond. Hello, George. George Bond is there now. George, you've won the raffle, darling. You've won one of those, my love. So if you could just send me an email to that email address with your full postal address, I will put this in the letterbox today. It doesn't get picked up till tomorrow. I think they're only collecting the stuff from letterbox. I'm very careful when I put letters in the letterbox, you know. Oh, yes. I just push it in so I don't have to touch the letterbox. And I'll do that for you, okay? Poor Dave. The only thing Dave can do is part the sea. All right, George, congratulations. I don't know what you were going to say, Dave. Perhaps more of a private message, my love. The 80s one. He wants the 80s one. He wants the 80s one. Here comes the TVS ident from the 1980s. Oh, just a moment. Sorry, I haven't put that in. Do you know what? I double clicked it then rather than pushing start on my RSP player. I'm still using it, dear. Here is the TVS ident from the 1980s. We love it. We love it. Do you want it again? Do you want it again? Hang on a minute. TVS from the 1980s. Not a very good state. They only had 11 years, didn't they? Was it 10 years, 11 years? They chucked them out, didn't they? Replaced with Meridian. Meridian's nice. Do you like the Meridian one? Can I just do one more? You don't mind to me, but please, humour me for a moment. The Meridian one I thought was excellent. Why can't I bring that up? Here's the Meridian one. I love it. Finley, you love it, don't you, Finley? You love it. All right, let's do another story, gang. The One Show. Here we are, The One Show. It says here, The One Show's Matt Baker won't be officially replaced as he prepares to step down from the series tonight. Does anyone watch The One Show? I find that one of the most boring shows ever. It's just so blooming bland. It really is. There's no excitement on... very good morning to The One. It's just bland, isn't it? No excitement on there. Bring back Nationwide. That's what we want back here, Nationwide. Anyway, Matt Baker is the presenter, and they just sit there. Oh, no, it's not for me. Anyone watch The One Show? What could they replace that with? I used to like Nationwide, where they go to different parts of the country and they like look north or look east or reporting Scotland and all that. And they used to do their own thing. Dave, you wouldn't know that. You're too young to know that, unfortunately, Dave Moses. But Nationwide was an excellent programme. And it ran throughout the 70s and I think late 60s. The main presenter was a bloke called Michael Barrett. Also Frank Boff. Mr. Whiplash himself, Frank Boff. He was one of the main presenters. And the Lizard Man. What was his name? David Icke. No, that might be wrong. David Icke may or may not have hosted it, but Nationwide was a good show. Yeah, Michael Lawrence, The One Show is boring. It is. It's just so bland. There's no excitement there whatsoever, is there? They just sit there being bland, basically. Oh dear. We haven't done the tickets yet, Mike. Oh, hang on a minute. Mick, you're not getting one today, are you? Because you was a bad boy. I quite like bad boys, but not you. You're a very bad boy, darling. Very bad boy. This woman's turned green. Story in the Daily Mirror today. Mari says they have lots of guests and different features on the one show. Mari, do you like it? Is that for you, the one show? You like it? Mari does like the one show there. So Mari likes that. Thank you, George. In the Daily Mirror today, Mum turns green. Now, I'm not sure if this is an actual real story or whether it's been made up, to be honest. But this woman, Jenny Coleman, says she was looking like the Wicked Witch of the West. Was a few of you look like that this morning. Looking like the Wicked Witch of the West. You know who you are. After making an epic fake tan fail. She noticed an odd green tinge as she applied a couple of layers of tan before bed one night, but cracked on anyway. It was only when she woke up the next morning she realised her huge mistake. The mum said, when I saw myself the following morning, I nearly cried. It wasn't great. I just couldn't believe it. Instead of being sun-kissed, she had gone green from head to toe. What a disaster. Anyone use that fake tan stuff? She said the fake tan foul was shared by her friend Jan as a throwback picture from 4 years ago as a joke. And this person says the lockdown would be a good time to work on your tan. What a disaster using that fake tan stuff. Bright green she went, although I'm not sure that she's got some sort of... excuse me a moment. I'm not sure that she would... she's put some sort of filter across the picture now. It doesn't look right to me, really. Michael says Matt Baker should get his own show. Okay. The one show replaces sleeping tablets. I find it very, very bland, the one show. I really do. I don't always agree with Piers Morgan on there and the way he talks to people, but I do quite like him because he speaks his mind. I quite like people who speak their mind, really. Yeah, and if you don't like them, you just cut them off. As simple as that, isn't it, really? This is great. NHS staff on the front line in London can now rent an electric bike for 3 months for free. Well done. Whoever's doing this, led by electric bike retailer Fully Charged. Brilliant. The e-bikes will provide a safer and healthy alternative way for doctors and nurses to get to work, avoiding crowded public transport that comes with a risk of infection. I would not want to be on a bus and a train at the moment, or a plane, would you? You do not want to be on any of these things. No one is indestructible. Like I said, the amount of young people out there, not just young people, oh, I'm fit and healthy, so I'll just carry on as I am. You fools. You absolute fools. Fools. Stupid. I don't know why people think they can get away with this. You might be one of the many lucky people, and there's many more lucky people than there's unlucky people. Let's be honest, it's a very, 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 very small percentage of people that end up in hospital. And an even smaller percentage of people that end up, dead. Very small. But it's not small if you're one of them, is it? Anyway, back to this. E-bikes are pedal bikes that come with an electric motor to assist the rider and will provide it to NHS staff with lights, locks and mudguards. That's brilliant, isn't it? That's absolutely wonderful to be able to travel around like that. I've been thinking about an electric bike for some time now. I've now put all my spending on hold while obviously I'm quite down on my wages at the moment. No wages coming in whatsoever from my entertainment. Luckily, I'm a landlord as well. And as long as a couple of people keep paying their rent all right, I'll just about get away with it, I think. But I had been thinking about electric bike for some time. Apparently, you've got to spend a minimum of £1,000 on an electric bike. Don't buy a cheap one because you'll be disappointed. That's what I've been told by a couple of people who have got one. One spent £2,000 on his, and another spent £1,200. I think it was on special offer or something. But you've got to spend the money on an electric bike. And the reason I was going to get one, although I'm not sure it would cure the problem, is I have a bad knee. Now, when I'm walking over the forest, no problem. Walking, not a problem. I can walk over, although I've had a problem with my foot recently. This is the one that was twisted. It's becoming a bit inflamed. And my mate probably quite rightly said, you've got to stop walking for a while. And I'm like, how can I not exercise? That's not me. I need to exercise. Got to do something. Swimming is perfectly all right, but of course, no swimming pools open. So I've changed it to walking, and I go out there between 1 and 2 hours, as I've told you, you know. But biking, if I go on my bike and I come back here and then I go up the stairs, my knee will be in terrible pain. It's on the side. I looked it up. There's some sort of muscle or tendon in there that over a period of many years isn't being stretched correctly if you're a cyclist, and that looks like it's what the problem is. So there's no fix, really. I don't think there's a fix for that. So I thought if I get an electric bike, it'd take some of the strain off the pedalling. But I'm not convinced that will do it anyway. It may be the very fact that you do pedalling, whether you pedal hard, which I don't really do, or soft. But I wonder if that would assist me, you know, getting an electric bike. Not at the moment, though. We have to stop spending now. They've got a site, this place, fully charged near London Bridge, but will also deliver bikes to NHS staff taking advantage of offered loans. I don't know why it says offered loans. Oh, are the NHS people being offered loans for this, have they? I don't know. That's brilliant, though. If they're giving them free to the NHS, that deserves a round of applause, doesn't it? Good. Excellent. What would you do if I wasn't here, Chris, says Mick Davenport. The show would be very boring. No, I don't think you'd be missed, to be honest, Mick. Mandy would be missed. You wouldn't be missed. Well, I'm waiting over the last few months when you've been with the show. I'm waiting for something of interest that you might say. But still waiting, really. Sorry, Mick. I'm just not an interesting person. Just how it is. Some people are interested. Mandy is a very, very interesting person. No interest. Sorry. It's just how it is. The Green Lady, Michael Lawrence. Morning to Gary Butler, my nephew. Pigeon is here. Where are you? Let's have a look. A guy's letting one of his... yes, I saw that. A guy's... I'm sure he's not the only one, Rachel. A guy's letting one of his flats out rent-free to an NHS worker. He's probably got a couple of... I couldn't do that if I wanted to. All mine are full up with people at the moment. Michael would love an electric bike. Oh, Sam's got one. Have you? What one have you got, Sam? May I ask how much you paid for yours and where did it come from? Was that like a Halfords or was it like a bike shop? Now, what have you got in London? You got bike shops, Evans Cycles? Evans, isn't it? Evans Cycles in London. Is it one of those? Do you like your bike? David's got a bad knee. Probably need a ligament reconstruction. I can't work that out because cycling for me helps it out big time. Yeah, I don't know, David, but there is a specific tendon in there that I think over a period of many, many years, because it's kind of being... not stretched, compressed, I think it is. I think that's what I've got there. But I might be completely wrong. I've been to the doctor. Oh, just take some of these pills. Well, it's no good, is it? I want it to be looked at properly by a specialist. Probably, maybe I should pay someone at some point. Not now, though. We have to stop the spending at the moment. LaBelle, there's a way to fix that knee. Go to physiotherapy. They can tell you what's wrong and tell you the exercise to do. Yeah, I got a list of exercises from the doctor, actually, as well as the pills. I didn't take the pills. I don't see the point. I don't take pills unless it's for some sort of disease, that can't be cured. Chris, no, Halford's bike fall apart. Evans bikes, I thought it might be. Evans bikes, yes. I really don't want to spend any sort of money at the moment because of that. Top marks as well to Prince William, who wants to return to the NHS as an air ambulance pilot to do his bit in the fight against the deadly coronavirus as it continues to cross Britain. The Duke of Cambridge, who flew as a medic, I remember that, for 2 years with the East Anglian Air Ambulance until 2017, has suggested he misses it. He's understood to have made the confession during a visit to an NHS call centre in Croydon, South East London, earlier this year. So maybe he's going to get up there as well and start helping people as well. That would be brilliant, wasn't it? Once again, round of applause for Prince William there. Anyone who does anything to help there, I think is brilliant. Talking of the royals, Good morning to Alan Wainwright. Good morning, Alan. Have you sent your phone number now, Alan? Let's have a look. No, I haven't got the email with your phone number. That's still. Would you like to try and send that again? Because it hasn't dropped in here. I've been looking for that all day yesterday. Your parcel's here. I can't arrange to have it delivered at the moment. I need your phone number. So try it again, Alan. Send that through on this email. George, I've got your email there. Send it through on there, and I'll be able to arrange that probably this afternoon or maybe tomorrow now for you. But it does take quite a while to get there, so you wouldn't be getting that now till next week, I would imagine. Probably via Hermes, whoever gives me the best price there. All right, Alan? So send that through again if you wouldn't mind, please. David, the lateral meniscus. Oh, I don't know what that is. I did that to my other knee, tore that along with the... Oh, Christ, what are all these things? Anterior cruciate ligament. My surgeon told me cycling would be okay as long as not strenuous. It would help. Okay. There you go. So we've got something in common, David. We can go out on our bikes together. How fabulous would that be? We could get a tandem. When you become my husband, we could get a tandem and go cycling. Little tents on our back. We could have tents on. Couldn't we? Tents, little cooking, little gas bottle with a little thing on the top, little kettle, tins of food in our panniers. I like that word, panniers. In our panniers, when we go on a little cycle, we could cycle up to Scotland, set up a little tent somewhere. Eh? Are you liking the sound of that? See, we got something in common there. What's wrong with you, man? Take the plunge. It'd be a great day when you become gay. Let's go back to this story here. Yeah, talking of royal things, Prince Charles is going to make a £2 million contribution to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's £4 million a year security bill. I mean, why is it £4 million a year? Eh? Used to be able to get a decent alarm system from Maplins for about 50 quid. £2 million? What are they doing for that? That's mad, that is. £2 million. You can have BT come and install you a really good alarm system for 300 quid. What are they getting for £2 million? Blimey, it's madness, isn't it? Absolute madness. The supermarkets have been very busy. Wow, look at this. In the mail this morning, British supermarkets raked in 10.8... How much? Billion... £10.8 billion in March, with sales even higher than Christmas as shoppers flooded stores during the coronavirus outbreak. Wow. They are the highest sales ever on record, with 88% of families visiting the shops between March the 16th and 19th. 3 days. March the 16th and 19th, 4 days before the country was put on lockdown. Britons flooded to Tesco's, Asda, Sainsbury's, Morrison's to stockpile essentials such as pasta, rice bread and toilet rolls. Pictures of bins. Here's the stupidity of it, right? Because these thickos haven't got the sense to buy dried food and tinned stuff. Pictures of bins piled high with vegetables, fruit and bread have been uploaded on social media sites already this week, with users disgusted because they can't eat it all. They can't eat it all. How stupid can you be? But there you go. The average household spent an extra £62.92 over the 4 weeks, the equivalent to adding 5 days' worth of groceries. Even higher levels seen than at Christmas. Not bad, is it, eh? If you're working in a supermarket, if you own a supermarket, £10.8 billion of sales. Let's have some of that, please. Then I could give away better prizes on my raffles, couldn't I? Thank you. Sam's tried to sell Sam is a landlord, but he's tried to sell a house. You won't be able to do that at the moment, I'm afraid, mate. I'm afraid you're going to have to stick down with that and just take the loss, I guess, I suppose. There's nothing you can do. Just sit tight and wait, mate. Sit tight and wait. You can get a 3-month, I don't know if you've got a mortgage on it, you can get a 3-month holiday on your mortgage. Might be worth you looking forward to. Just contact whoever is your mortgage lender and tell them that you've got a bit of a problem. I think that you'll probably find they give you a 3-month mortgage-free holiday, okay? A prenup is out of the window. A prenup? Why do we need a prenup, David? I'm not going to let you go, my love. I won't let you go, my love. You're not just a little toy thing for me to play with, dear. This is love, darling, love. Love is a many splendid thing. Stand by for the raffles. Excellent. Dr. Gregorian has received his T-shirt. We lost the first one in the post, unfortunately, didn't we, Dr. Gregorian? But he's got it now. Excellent. I'm so pleased you've got that, Dr. Gregorian. I hate it when people don't get their stuff. I feel that... I know you're going to say, no, I didn't feel like that. But sometimes I feel when people say, oh, I haven't got my stuff, I feel that they don't believe I've actually sent it. Do you know what I mean? It's only me. I'm just being silly towards myself. But I feel like it kind of, I like people to get their stuff. Has Alan sent his email yet? No. No picture from... Hang on, unless it's gone in one of the other folders. Alan, are you still with us? I don't have an email from you yet still. I need your phone number to be able to send this thing. All right, my love. Sam's going to be on the phone. Ring the bank, Sam. They're there to help you, darling. Well, they're not. No, they're not. They're there to make a profit, my love. There's no bank there to help anyone. Those days are gone, my friend. How are we doing? Right. Get ready for the raffle. Get ready for the raffle, boys. Again. It might be love, but I need to protect myself. What do you mean, dear? I think it'll be the other way round, won't it? I need to protect my bank balance, dear. Of nothing. Raffle ticket time. Who wants a raffle ticket? Who wants a raffle ticket? Speak now, my loves. And we'll do that. We'll leave the other two stories out. Hope you can come along to the quiz tonight. Just a bit of fun. All right? Just a bit of fun we'll do. What we do is the same as last week, okay? And I will try running the quiz. It worked last week. I'll try running the quiz with the chat box open. But if people keep shouting out the answers while we're doing the quiz, I'll close the quiz box while we're doing the questions and reopen it when I'm doing the answers, all right? Because it's just not fair to people. People always think I think I shout the numbers on there, the answers on there. No, because you're just upsetting everyone else. Doesn't bother me. I think of everyone else who's playing, you see. Right. Raffle tickets. This is for the raffle next Monday. Here we go, you gorgeous, stunning... Do you know, we have no ugly people here today, do we? No ugly people here. Fran is getting stressed out, I know, by people hoarding stuff all the time. Right. Sprinter van, here we go. 325. How is it 11:10? Oh, my God. How long have we been here? Nearly 2 hours? Christ, these shows are getting... longer. Not by choice. They're only supposed to be an hour long. Never mind. Michael Pullman, 326. Thank you, Rachel. Michael Lawrence, 327. Mandy, 328. LaBelle, where are we in it? What's that? I was surprised I got my kinky boots in the mail. I assumed the mail had stopped. 329 there for the bell. Diane Jebb, 330. Colin Coates, 331. Claire, 332. 333 for David. 334 for Tony King. What's love got to do with it? Dr. Gregorian, 335. Heidi, 336. Hello, Heidi. Didn't even know you were there, my love. Hello, Heidi, 336. Are you doing a show today, Heidi? Let us know when it's going to go on in case anyone wants to watch it, okay? Sam Thomas, 337. Heidi does her shows on Facebook, okay? Heidi does her shows on Facebook, so you've got to find her on there, my loves. Sam Thomas is 337. 338, the lovely Mari. 339, Fran Green. Sean Pye, 340. 341 for Mick Davenport. Don't think I've forgotten, Mick. I've just let you off. Don't think I've forgotten. Oh, it's forgotten I've been a bad boy. No, I haven't. I don't forget things, my love. When people upset me, I do not forget things. You don't want to be blocked from this channel because that's it. Once you've been blocked, that's it. Don't come back on. Mick Davenport, thank you. Shania, 342. Rachel, 343. Gary, 344. Ross Herndon, 345. Hello, Ross. Ugly Dave, that's how you were known, weren't it? Ugly Dave. Not so ugly anymore, are you, my love? Done you Dr. Gregorian, didn't I? Let's have a look. Yeah, 335 for Dr. Gregorian. Alan, sent again. Let's have a look, Alan. Nothing. Nothing from you. Why am I not getting your emails? We got the first one, didn't we? Let's have a look. Spam. Not in spam. Not in social. Not in updates. Your emails are not getting to me. You sure you're writing the right thing in there? Let's give you another email address. I don't know why your emails are not getting to me there, Alan. Okay, I'm going to put an email up there. Another one. Oh, hang on. That's another keyboard, isn't it? Can't send it without that. Right, try that one. See if that one will work. Strange. Why would I get one email from you and not another? I've got emails from people. I've got George's, Gavin's. Gavin is 346. Gavin. 346 for Gavin. Let's just reply to that. Right, where did we get to on there? Ross was the last one, wasn't it? Simon Steele, 347. Oh, haven't I done Simon's already? Nope. Gary, Ross, Simon, Alan, done Dr. Gagor, Michael, I've done Michael. Adam the Plumber, 348. Is that everyone? Let's get still scrolling. Just a minute. Okay, Sam, no problem. There's Ross. Did you do Michael Pullman's? Yes. Done Michael Pullman's. He is 326. Michael Pullman, 326 for Michael Pullman. Yeah, you could text, Alan. You could text. That's a good idea. What a good idea. Yeah, text, Alan. Text, Alan. Text number up there, top left-hand corner of the screen. Text me your phone number. Okay? Then I can't send a clock without your phone number. Okay, I think it's for the phone parcel delivery people. Right, looks like I've done all the raffle tickets. If I've missed you out, my darlings, please speak now. Please speak now. Also, can you hit the little thumbs up thing underneath the bottom there? Let's have a few thumbs up today as well, if you don't mind. Meanwhile, I'll do today's birthdays. There's quite a few today. So first of all, Helen Ryan is my cousin. She don't live too far away from me in Weybridge. So happy birthday to you, Helen. 55, I would imagine, 55, something like that. Happy birthday, Helen. Helen Ryan, happy birthday. Carla Zwack Halen is one of our wonderful Manalo ladies. Good morning. Morning to Carla. 60 years old today. Big Barry Manilow fan. And I met her a couple of times. She's wonderful. Holland, I think you are. Netherlands. I might be wrong with that one, but happy birthday, Carla. All right. Aranda Joseph. Good morning, Aranda. Happy birthday to you. Russ Vernon, we sang to him already today. Happy birthday, Russ. Beana Burns. Beana Burns, morning. Happy birthday. Jessarinho, beautiful name. O'Carroll, happy birthday to you. Barbara Bush, 37 today. Adam Boyle, he's an actor. Worked with him at Belushi's in London Bridge. Good morning to you, Adam. Happy birthday. Raymond Hines is 49 today. And Daniel Jacob Farrelly McSweeney today is 31 years old. Happy birthday, boys and girls. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Twice, coronavirus. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. There's our little... Oh, have I pushed the button? Yes, there's our little birthdays for you today on this Tuesday, boys and girls. Couple of numbers here. Rachel, what was my number? 343. David Hunt, your number was 333. Alrighty, that's everyone. Jason Hughes, your number is 349. Thank you very much for joining us on the show today, boys and girls. Don't forget, I'll be back with you tonight. 8 o'clock is our quiz. Just for fun, 8 o'clock is quiz time. Have a look on my Facebook, facebook.com/Chris Reardon UK, and you'll find there the poster for the quiz. If you could perhaps copy that and paste that to your wall, and we'll get a few million people playing along on the quiz tonight at 8 o'clock. Enjoy your Tuesday. It's beautiful out there. Time for my daily walk. See you soon. Bye-bye now.